MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now to bat, Corey Seager. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Walker Buehler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Ready now is Ehire Adrianza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Leading out to the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next up, Chris Taylor. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. That evens it up 1-1. Freed is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the National League, and it's hard to argue against that when you check out his numbers.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. On the ground to the right side. Albies picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in next, Justin Turner, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eddie Rosario. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Too high. 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty. In is Jorge Soler. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt fouled off. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Braves strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." And one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now here's the pitch.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings up Will Smith. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Into the box now, Walker Buehler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Smith stands at first with one out. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. There's one. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offense.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Trust me.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Johan Camargo.
Now here's the first offering. Oh and 1, here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in for the Braves, Max Fried.
Max Fried.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here now is Trey Turner. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Shoots this one over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the fourth. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch misses the throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 3-1 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So here is Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Ready with the 1-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Just hung in there on that one. Turner on second. Muncy at first. 2 out in the inning. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The set and the 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Right to him. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Acuna digs in now. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder.
And now the first pitch.
Acuna Jr.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's 1 away. Stepping in once again is Will Smith. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Grounded up the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
At the plate now, Walker Buehler, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now it'll be A.J. Pollock, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Nope. And that misses for ball 1. Smoke toward third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, Jorge.
First delivery to him. Jorge Soler is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of the slump he's been in.
Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set and the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The catcher.
Next to stand in is Stephen Vogt. First pitch on its way. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fouled off. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves go down quietly. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
So now to the plate, Trey Turner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. In time, and he is nailed at second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Next up is Max Muncy. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A bouncer up the middle. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So now here is Max Fried. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. And now here is Ehire Adrianza. He grounded out last time up. First offering. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Camargo stands at second with 2 gone. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Number 56 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 56.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This year against right-handed pitching, Turner has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Comes set with the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now. Next, it'll be Mookie Betts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Albies ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here now is Will Smith, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. A 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Dodgers lead 1. Still no score. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And now the first pitch.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner. And that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The right fielder,
Next here is Jorge Soler. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A little bouncer. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Walker Buehler.
Chris Martin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down. Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Slow bouncer to the right side. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. Is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Corey Seager as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. The 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Trey Turner. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. There he goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Gavin Lux will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And now the first pitch. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Stephen Vogt. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a hard liner toward short. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
So here's Johan Camargo. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Very high, 2-1. Gets the sign, the 2-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Jock Peterson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First offering on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. The set and the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Very weakly on the ground. Here's the 2-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. The payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Pollock. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Luke Jackson will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Digging in will be Trey Turner. And the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Max Muncy, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. To the left side, but it's well foul. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two pitches fouled away. Even at 2-2. The pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. Scott Alexander comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Aire Adrianza will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Aire Adrianza.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Ball one to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
First offering. The set and the 1-0. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the first pitch. On the ground near home. That winds up foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. The throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate, and they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Edwin Rios will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Tyler Matzek takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. From the stretch, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll come into play at 317. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Blake Trinan takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Stepping up is Eddie Rosario, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1 pitch.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out for short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Career against Blake Trinan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. The 0-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Tapped up the third base line. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Striding in is Stephen Vogt. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Final strike for the Braves. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away. Ready with another two-strike offering.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.